And hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of The Mind of James. I am James. I hope everybody enjoyed last week's episode. I enjoyed flying down to Texas and meeting Scotty face to face and having a good time with him and recording that. It was just a good time in Texas. Texas is a lovely state. Austin's a lovely city. And I can't wait to go back. Anyway, this week's episode is don't really, I kind of do, but like there's a lot of things I kind of want to talk about all in one. There, it comes to the point in life, when you look at certain points of views, kind of like, we'll go with, my brain's just kind of scattered right now. Like, I kind of had it like saying fuck you to the world, basically. Sometimes just turning the brain off, because I have a problem with overthinking. I have a problem with thinking too much into things when I'm not supposed to, and not thinking into too much into things when I have to. It's always been there, that overthinking problem, and it used to drive me nuts. It used to drive me nuts. And Benedict Cumberbatch actually was giving a speech, and he was just like, say fuck you to the world sometimes. Turn the brain off. Don't be the thing that you're supposed to be for a while. Just be you. Be formless. You know what I mean? Just form. Just be formless to the world. Wherever, how I took it was, wherever you fit in, don't. Wherever you don't fit in, don't. And just don't put a care to it. Don't put a care to the world sometimes. And I think this idea of why it's stuck with me so much is because some things in life are just as they are. Some things in life are to the point of you just have to go, fuck it. Straight fuck it. Like, you know what? We'll just let the chips fall and we'll just see what happens. You know? And I've adopted that a lot more. In everything in my life. Not so much this podcast or streaming, because it's like, I've built this Discord server and I want to maintain it as best I can. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I care about that. I care about this podcast. Anything else, we'll deal with it whenever whatever happens. I can't control. We all can't control what people think of us. We all can't control how the world reacts to us. The only thing we can control is how we react to what happens in the moment. And that's all we can do as a human being. As a basic. Eating, procreating, eating, fucking, and sleeping. That's the things we can control. And how we feel about things is what we can control. That's it. Don't let anything else tell you that you can control your destiny, you can control your fate, you can control how fast you, or how you drive. It's all part of God's plan. We ain't got no control over it. If I'm hungry, I'm going to go to Waffle House. If I'm tired, I'm going to take a nap. Other than that, maybe I can get laid, hopefully. Other than that, none of it's our control, man. None of it's our control. And I think that's why, I go through my day like, here's my day. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to come home. I'm going to stream, cut clips, go to bed, wake up, do it all over again. That's as far as control as I can get in my life. With each part of my day, I don't know what's going to happen. I could go to the gym and blow my hip out. I could go to work and get my foot ran over by a forklift. I don't know. So that's as far as that's, I could stream and the compute and the programs won't work. Okay. All right. So I mean, and honestly, the frustration of it this week was just like annoying, because it's like, I know that I don't have control of these situations. I know. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, people are supposed to act a certain way. They know what they're supposed to do. They know what they're not supposed to do. Why are they doing the opposite of that? You know what I mean? Why are people doing the opposite of what they're supposed to do, even though they know they're supposed to do it? They know. People know. When someone comes at you and, gets all sideways about something, they know that handling things in a calm manner handles things better. Screaming and yelling. You scream and yell at me over something, I'm not listening to a word you're fucking saying to me. Not a word. Not a word you're saying to me. It goes in one ear and out the other. And you're going to stand there and go, "Did you hear what I said?" Yeah. And then I'm going to go on about my day, because I didn't listen to a word you said to me. Did not. Don't care. It's as easy as that. You want to come at me in a calm and collective manner, I'll be more receptive. But if you're screaming and yelling at me, 90 or 100% chance I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to do it. I refuse to. It's like, okay, yeah, I heard what you said. I heard what you said. Was I listening to what you said? Nope. So, other than that, it's all up to you on how you want to handle things. It's to the point where it's like, if people don't do what they're supposed to be doing and they know what they're supposed to be doing, okay, well, I'm going to just do my thing. And if you're not going to get in trouble about it, then, it's a moot point in worrying about it. It's a moot point. Because guess what? Like, that's just a reflection of the leadership of what you probably heard my stomach growl. That's just a reflection of the leadership, to the point of, they don't care. I don't care. I don't care about that. They don't care how their world revolves. Here's what I care about. How my world revolves and how I'm going to get through the day. So if like the world's revolving just in a nice circular motion, and then all of a sudden it starts vibrating in a circular motion, we got to get the vibrations out. We got to get the vibrations out, because ain't nobody operating under a vibrating world. Nobody. Not one person. So it just comes down to a simple fact. Like, you're going to have these thoughts in your life, especially if you're a young person that listens to this podcast, and you're going to go, well, what? So here's what's going to happen. You're going to get at a point to life where it's like, these motherfuckers, I don't know what to do about it. Don't. Best way to handle situations sometimes, just not handling it. Let the Lord handle it for you. That's it. That's it. Best way to handle it sometimes is not handling it. Just let them do their thing. Why? Because you're going to feel better about yourself getting your stuff done. So who cares? Who cares? So that was enough rant about that kind of shit. Uh, and I think who ca- who cares? That's where it's gonna be. And there was another idea I wanted to bring up. It was about dating. What was it? Oh, this is probably going to get me in a lot of trouble, but we have this thing in our society about dating where we know a woman knows what a man's problem is. A man's problem knows what a woman's problem is. Yet we always talk about it. It seems like nothing gets handled. Like, ladies, men are not complicated creatures. We're not at all. We go into situations. We're here to fix things. We're here to provide for things. We're here to provide for you. That's it. That's as far as a man is trained to go. That's it. So when you start overthinking things, it's 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. Here's what it is going to be. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm a little horny, a little tired. I could do all 3 things. Yeah, we could do all 3 things. That's it. That's as far as that's going to go. I mean, it's and me on my end, my dating sense or my thought process is that, like, okay, I'll take my last relationship for example. When I moved back to Ohio, we were FaceTiming, and she says, "You never send me money to get my nails done or my hair done." And my first thought was, "You never got them done when I was in Colorado. So why even pay for it? If you're not going to do it, why am I even going to pay for it?" So that's kind of where my thought process goes. Like, you're going to complain to me about not paying for things. You don't even pay for them for yourself. There's no incentive for me to buy things for a woman if the woman doesn't buy it for itself. That might be a little wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm to the point where it's like, okay, I've bought things for women. They've never showed appreciation for it, so why buy it again? You know what I mean? I paid for a woman's cable bill one time. It turned into a fight. It turned into a fight. I bought a house for a woman. Always fought. Could never have a happy day. Sure, we had little laughs here and there, jokes. We made jokes. We'd sit on the couch and watch TV. But it was just like nothing, no substance, man. No substance. Like, I don't. So if I buy something for a woman and they don't appreciate it, then why even consider buying it in the first place? I don't know. Maybe it was the wrong woman. Maybe it was an unappreciative woman. That's a good thought. I don't the dating scene and the things between man and women are a little fucked up for me right now because I don't know. So, I mean, if there's a woman out there that's watching this podcast, because I know my mother is, and no thank you. I don't need any dating advice. Sorry, Mom, I don't need any dating advice. I'm good. Like, I'm good. But if there's another woman out there that watches this podcast and would love to train me up into a relationship, please, I'm looking for that. I'm looking for someone to come in here and be like, "Here, let's tweak it. Let's tweak the knobs a little bit. Let's get the frequencies right. Let's yada 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 yada." Because I do a damn good job of taking care of myself. I clean laundry, food in the fridge. Damn good job of taking care of myself. So, I mean, like, I don't know what else you want. I mean, if you want my money, sorry. Like, at this point, it's like either we're moving it, you're not going to know anything about my finances until we move in together. That's it. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm at the point where I don't know. And what I think a lot of people's problem is too with dating is that we want people to just kind of fit into what we want, what we think. So like with me with streaming and podcasting, does it sound like a dumb idea? Yes. Like a very dumb idea. Is it what I want to do? Yes. It is. Ladies, if you want to do a pottery wheel or a new laptop to write a book in, or you want a torch and some glass to do glass blowing, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to ridicule you. You want to start an Instagram page, or you want to start a YouTube page, or be a TikTok influencer, you're not going to hear a peep out of me, because that's what I want you to want. I want you to want what you want. So if you want to do that stuff, I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to try and help you. Hey, you want to do a TikTok dance together? Do you want to do something funny on YouTube? Don't give a shit. Whatever it is. So, I mean, it's all on how we want our it's all on, how am I trying to say this? Be respectful of people's passions. Like, okay, so I found this podcast that's in Cincinnati. It's called Sex and the Cincy. Go check it out. It's a good podcast. It's funny. She's a great host. I cannot remember her name for the life of me, because I'm sitting here flying off the seat of my pants. Let me just take a look at this real quick. Here it is. Single life dating app. Okay, Linktree. She's got a Linktree, which I don't know how the fuck Linktree is, but we'll find out. Sex and the Cincy podcast. Get it, girl. Get it. Do your thing. Do your fucking thing. I am here to support you in any way I can. You want to do, Sex and the Cincy OnlyFans, where it's just fucking, I don't know. Not fucking on it. But like I don't care. Get it. I'm supportive. That's the kind of thing. If I start dating a woman, she's like, I want to collect snakes and make a sanctuary for snakes. How many snakes you need would be my first question, because I want you to do that. So, but I just feel like women are just like, nah, that's so dumb. Maybe I'm just meeting the wrong kind of women. Maybe I'm just meeting the kind of woman that just wants you to protect her and pay for her nails and hair and buy her things. Like, get the fuck out of here. That shit. And men are dumb enough to believe it. Look at OnlyFans. I mean, Bad Baby made millions overnight because men are fucking dumb. They're dumb. Buying chicks bath water and fart cans, and 2 chicks took a bath in milk and cereal, and men bought it. Made them a millionaire. It's probably over $1 million now, but like, dumb. Sorry, dudes. We're fucking dumb. Let's just admit it. But you get the smart ones that are just like, I'm not buying that shit. I'll help you advertise that. That's a smart man right there. Ladies, that's the guy you need to be dating. Is the one that's not gonna be like, that's dumb. Why would people ever buy it? Like, can I help you put stickers on the jars? Like, that's the dude you want. That's the dude you want. So, I mean, I'm that kind of dude. Like, can I help you put stickers on the jars? You know? Like, you want to sell pictures of your feet? Well, you got to get this camera angle. You got to get this camera angle right. Well, you know, that's just me. That's just me saying. Me thinking. Like, I'm not going to tell you, you know, don't start an OnlyFans. But I'm not going to be with you if you're banging other dudes on it. Sorry, ladies. I don't share. I do not share. So at some point, like, I keep saying at some point, see, that's the title of this. At some point, you just got to tell the world to go fuck itself. Because the world spins to the amount of money that the banks have. I'd imagine if you just like crack the world open, like split it in two and open it, it'd just be, instead of molten lava, it's just all the currencies spinning around. Like you know, lava is probably just right under the crust, little pockets of it. Like, there's no way this world has couple thousand degrees of molten metal spinning this bitch. It's all the currencies put together. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So, because like there's no way. I mean, that lava's hot, you know. But if someone needs a quarter and you have it, they gonna get it. And that's hotter than and that's hotter than lava. That's way hotter than lava. I trust lava over a person. I know what lava's gonna do. It's gonna burn you. You don't know what that person's gonna do. That's why it's like, hey, it's trust is a big thing. Trust is a very big thing in life. And if you get someone trusting lava over people, that person is a very dangerous person, because they know exactly what people do, and they know exactly how to read them. They know exactly how to read. That person can read as soon as someone walked in through a doorway. I know who that motherfucker is. So you get someone to that point, it's game over for society. Because society's all kind of fucked up anyway. Maybe I'm just sitting here complaining about dumb shit. I don't know. What do I know? I haven't been in a relationship in 2 years. So, I mean, it could be tomorrow. I could go to Waffle House and see a couple sitting there and just revert back to the 1950s. Well, what do you need, Jim? I need my fork. And she's going to get it like that. I mean, if shit reverted back to the 1950s, it'd be a little strange. But society's only going to progress. It's going to get dumber as it progresses. Society's in its adolescence of dumbness right now. But as soon as I'd probably say floating cars come around, society's probably going to need a padded helmet. Yep. So, because people just listen, hear someone talk, and read something on the internet and go, that's right. That's exactly right. I believe that 100%. And if you show me anything like these fucking flat earthers, Flat Earth. Like, and the whole thing about flat earthers is that they think that there's an edge to this planet. What do you mean? How come I haven't seen the underside of the earth? How come I haven't seen the walls where the water falls off like Asgard? Get real. Now, does some people think that the moon landing was fake? Yeah. Would I say yes? I'm leaning towards yes. I'm leaning towards that the moon landing was fake because because when flight was invented and 66 short years later we went to the moon. I mean, my camera right now has more operating power than all the computers on that space shuttle at the time. So I mean, really? Really? Like, you gotta think. Okay, first of all, it, but who knows? I'm kind of tired of arguing it. It could be real. It could be real, and I'm just sitting here just being a dumbass right now. It could be real. I don't know. But show me a picture of the underside of the Earth where there's no vegetation, no water, no nothing, just the bottom side of the Earth with all the water falling off the side like Asgard or the mountain ranges around. Show me that. I'll believe you then. I don't believe these dumbass experiments that you guys pull with even one experiment I saw on TikTok. His own experiment that he set up proved that Earth was round. Nana boo boo. Stick your head in doo doo. So I mean that's like, and I'm trying to sit here, making things, trying to make things better for the world, or at least I'm just trying to make things better for, the people who watch this, and trying to understand that if you're gonna go through life worried about what your bank account looks like at the end of life, I got news for you. You can't take it to heaven. I have not heard one person that died and came back and says, "Yep, they got accounts in heaven. They got Right Pats in heaven. They got PNC banks in heaven." Haven't heard of it yet. I haven't heard of it yet. Now, does money make life easier? Absolutely. But you can't take that shit to heaven, homie. You can't take that drug we call money to heaven. And if you're stuck in your ways of I just need money. I just need money. I just need money. Then go for it. Go for it. Do I want a Lambo? Yes. Do I want a nice boat? Yes. I'm not going to tell you no. I'm not going to be that person to go, "Well, money's just I don't need it." But I want money. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I don't want it. I do. I would like a Lambo. I would like a new boat. I would like a brand new truck, 3500 Ram. Yes. So it's all bullshit. You can't take it to heaven. Enjoy it while it's here. But do you have to worry about what your bank account looks like in heaven? No, because there is no bank accounts in heaven. And if there is, if I die and I go to heaven, like, hey, swipe your debit card so we can transfer your money from Earth to up here, so you can, and depending on how much money you have is depending how well you live in heaven. If that happens, I'm sorry. I am sorry. But from what I hear, when people come back from a near-death experience, they're like they saw somebody and talked to somebody. Haven't heard that since. Haven't heard that yet. So, just be good to yourself. Be good to your neighbor. Love your country. And praise God. I can end it on that. Praise God. And I want to thank you for joining me for another episode. Thank you for listening to my rants and my bullshit. And thank you for supporting this podcast, twitch.tv/on the level 162. And the podcast is on YouTube at Mind of JPA. Remember, fear God, keep his commandments, and I will see you on the next one.